Welcome to Deep Into Finance family. We appreciate you being here with us. Give us a like and subscribe to our channel. Share with your friends and family, and stay up to date to our future videos. China has long been a dominant player in the global manufacturing industry, and their ability to produce goods at a low cost has made them a major supplier to countries all over the world, including the United States. However, the rise of China's manufacturing industry has had a significant impact on American workers and businesses, and this has become known as the China manufacturing problem. One of the main effects of China's manufacturing dominance has been the displacement of American manufacturing jobs, as companies have moved their production overseas to take advantage of lower labor and production costs. American workers in industries like textiles, electronics, and machinery have been left without work. This has contributed to the decline of the U.S. manufacturing sector, which has seen a loss of millions of jobs over the past few decades. Another effect of China's manufacturing power is that it has created a trade imbalance between the U.S. and China. The U.S. imports far more goods from China than it exports to them, leading to a large trade deficit. This has become a contentious issue between the two countries, with the U.S. accusing China of unfair trade practices and intellectual property theft. Additionally, the dependence on Chinese manufacturing has raised concerns about supply chain vulnerabilities. With so much of the world's production concentrated in China, disruptions to their manufacturing output can have widespread implications for industries and countries around the world. The COVID-19 pandemic highlighted this vulnerability, as shutdowns of factories and ports in China caused shortages of essential goods like medical supplies and electronics. In conclusion, the insane China manufacturing problem refers to the significant impact that China's manufacturing dominance has had on the American economy and workforce. The displacement of jobs, trade imbalances, and supply chain vulnerabilities are all effects of China's rise in the global manufacturing industry, and addressing these issues will be critical for creating a more equitable and sustainable global economy. To address the China manufacturing problem and its effects on the American people, policymakers have implemented various strategies. One approach is to incentivize companies to bring their production back to the U.S. through tax breaks and other incentives. This reshoring strategy aims to create more manufacturing jobs in the U.S. and reduce the country's dependence on foreign suppliers. Another approach is to focus on increasing domestic innovation and investment in high-tech manufacturing industries. By investing in research and development and creating a supportive environment for startups and small businesses, the U.S. can create a more competitive manufacturing sector that can compete with China's low-cost production. Furthermore, the U.S. can work to promote fair trade practices and address intellectual property theft to level the playing field between American and Chinese businesses. This can involve strengthening trade agreements, imposing tariffs on Chinese goods to address trade imbalances, and increasing protections for American intellectual property. Ultimately, addressing the China manufacturing problem will require a multifaceted approach that involves collaboration between governments, businesses, and workers. By prioritizing investments in innovation, supporting domestic manufacturing, and promoting fair trade practices, the U.S. can create a more equitable and sustainable global economy that benefits both American workers and the global community. In addition to policy measures, American businesses and consumers can also take steps to address the China manufacturing problem. Businesses can diversify their supply chains by sourcing products from multiple countries to reduce their dependence on Chinese suppliers. Consumers can also play a role by being more conscious of the products they purchase and opting for locally made or sustainable goods when possible. Furthermore, the China manufacturing problem presents an opportunity for American businesses to invest in automation and new manufacturing technologies that can help reduce labor costs and increase efficiency. By embracing new technologies and processes, American manufacturers can become more competitive and resilient in the global marketplace. It's important to note that the China manufacturing problem is not solely an American issue. but a global one. As China continues to dominate the manufacturing industry, other countries are also feeling the effects of its production power. Therefore, a global effort to address the China manufacturing problem is necessary, with countries working together to create fair trade policies and promote sustainable manufacturing practices. In conclusion, the China manufacturing problem has had significant effects on the American economy and workforce, but it presents an opportunity for innovation and collaboration. By implementing policies to support domestic manufacturing, promoting fair trade practices, and investing in new technologies, the U.S. can create a more sustainable and competitive manufacturing sector. Ultimately, a global effort is needed to address the challenges posed by China's manufacturing dominance and create a more equitable and sustainable global economy. Another potential solution to the China manufacturing problem is to address labor and environmental standards in China's manufacturing industry. By promoting fair labor practices and environmental regulations, China's manufacturing costs could increase, making them less competitive in the global market. This could level the playing field for American and other global manufacturers, while also promoting human rights and protecting the environment. In addition, promoting economic development in developing countries could also help to reduce China's manufacturing dominance. By providing support for small businesses and investing in infrastructure, developing countries could become more competitive in the global marketplace, reducing their reliance on China for manufacturing. Finally, it's important to recognize the benefits that trade with China can bring, such as access to low-cost goods and increased global interdependence. Therefore, efforts to address the China manufacturing problem should aim to create a more fair and balanced global economy, rather than trying to isolate or demonize China. In conclusion, the China manufacturing problem presents significant challenges for the American economy and workforce, but it also presents an opportunity for innovation and collaboration. By addressing labor and environmental standards, promoting economic development in developing countries, and creating a more fair and balanced global economy, the U.S. and the global community can reduce their dependence on Chinese manufacturing and create a more sustainable future. It's worth noting that addressing the China manufacturing problem is not a simple or easy task, and any solutions will require significant efforts and cooperation from all stakeholders. However, it's crucial to recognize the impact that this problem has on American workers, businesses, and the overall economy, and to take action to mitigate these effects. Moreover, as the global economy continues to evolve, it's important to recognize that the China manufacturing problem is just one aspect of a larger shift in the global manufacturing landscape. Emerging economies like India and Vietnam are also becoming major players in the global manufacturing industry, and they may present new challenges and opportunities for the U.S. and other countries. Ultimately, addressing the China manufacturing problem will require a long-term and strategic approach, with a focus on promoting fair trade practices, investing in innovation and infrastructure, and supporting a diverse and competitive manufacturing sector. By working together, the U.S. and the global community can create a more equitable and sustainable global economy that benefits everyone.